Afoot and light-hearted, I take the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me. The long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. This is the first stanza from the beautiful poem called The Song of the Open Road by Walt Whitman. ये 1856 में publish हुए उनके collection of poems called Leaves of Grass में से है. And I'm reciting this poem, whereas I'm going to recite the entire 4 stanzas. This is the first one. The reason why, because when I was looking into this poem, I thought I can relate that with West Indies. How? Let me explain. It speaks about freedom, it speaks about open road, literal and figuratively. That whenever you have to take open road, you need to be light-hearted, you need to be afoot, you need to be agile, you need to be, in terms to take up the challenges, to take up the predicaments. Because when I'm going to take the open road, मुझे predicaments, obstacles, difficulties तो आने ही हैं, and I need to be very agile, light-hearted, so I can take those challenges and move on. और ऐसा ही कुछ हुआ वेस्ट इंडियन क्रिकेट के साथ. So let us start with that. जैसे इंडिया में ब्रिटिशर्स आए, they started as a merchant, they started even playing game of cricket. Similarly, in West Indies also, by 18th century, the Britishers went there, and as they were the masters of the cane fields, they started playing cricket for recreation. अब ये cane fields यानी sugar cane fields में local West Indians काम करते थे. We know West Indians, they are tall, slim, athletic. So they were used to work in those farms, which are very hard work. To cut the cane, it's a very hard job. And they were used to do that. And these British people will play the game of cricket. तो कभी किसी ने एक गेंद को मार दिया, the ball will come and land in the cane fields. And they will ask the West Indians, अरे भाई ball दो, जैसे हम पूछते हैं. And the West Indians will throw back the ball with that accuracy, because we know West Indians have very strong arms. So they will throw the ball. They will throw the ball, and it will go straight in the hands of the wicketkeeper or the fielder. And it made them to think, as the masters, Britishers play this game, so even I have also to start understanding the game. I have also to play the game, because if I play the game well, then it is possible that one day I can play with my masters, and even I can be on equal terms, or at times I can be superior to him. And so they were inclined to play this game of cricket. 1834, the slavery was abolished. And so the British people started inviting West Indians to come and play. Obviously, it was only to bowl or to field, because the batsmanship and the captaincy was restricted for the fair skin. So West Indians started to play. अब इसी दौरान one family, which was of the slave family, but now they were free, they were very much into cricket. अब उसमें से एक नाम था Leopold Constantine. Leopold Constantine was a very famous player, and he was used to play for Trinidad, और he was a local hero. और उनका बेटा Larry Constantine. I'm going to talk about Larry Constantine, the man who made what West Indies was once upon a time. Larry Constantine was from the family of cricket. As I said, Leopold Constantine was a local hero, and so was his uncle, Victor Pascal. So Larry को बचपन से ही क्रिकेट खेलने का शौक था, and he was very good. And mind you, he was good into batting, bowling and fielding. So when Larry started to play on the savannas of Port of Spain, अब ये savannas क्या है, तो जैसे दादर का शिवाजी पार्क है, उससे भी दुगना बड़ा एक ग्राउंड है, ओपन ग्राउंड इन savannas, that is in Port of Spain. और ये ग्राउंड है, उसके पीछे एक हिल है, और on the top of the hill you can see a palace that is now owned by the great Brand Charles Lara. So Larry Constantine would play on the turf of savannas, and he started understanding the game of cricket. He went to play with a club called Shannon, which is for the West Indians, because the clubs were all for the fair skin. It was only Shannon which gave local boys to play cricket. And so eventually Larry made into the team of West Indies. But obviously it was H.G.B. Austin, the West Indian captain, who was but obviously the British, who picked up Larry Constantine, and he took him for the tour. Larry was fabulous as a bowler, fabulous as a batsman, but in fact I'll tell you, he started career as an extraordinary fielder in cover point. And so eventually he realized that I have to learn the art of cricket. So he went on to become the fast bowler, He went on to become a great batsman, and he made West Indies what it is now, because in the process he realized that it is the ethnic group of West Indies, they should come and play instead of the Britishers taking over, and especially on the captaincy. Larry Constantine went on to play for Nelson, that is a club in English County. In fact, Larry was the first person to play cricket from West Indies, so he came across a lot of racial abuse. मतलब एक तो किस्सा, he went into the Imperial Hotel with his family to stay when Larry was a big name. Then to that hotel manager said, you cannot stay in here because you are colored, and when we have American visitors, they will not come to our hotel, so you cannot stay. And Larry went on to file a case. मैं एक बात बता दूं, Larry Constantine was but obviously from the family of slaves, so financially he was not that strong. So while playing cricket, he worked as a clerk with a law firm. He was also working with education department, so it connects with all teachers. And so Larry realized that we need to have a West Indian captain. अभी Larry Constantine का नाम और बहुत से है, because Larry was the first one to pass the law which can make the colored people to be on equal status, and that was what Larry is known for. Larry went on to become a lawyer at the age of 52, so it is something which makes a big thing. And it was Larry who gave inspiration to other players to come in, and so obviously there was this player called George Headley. अभी George Headley के बारे में बोलूँगा तो आप हैरान हो जाओगे. George Headley was compared with great Don Bradman. In fact, उनको कहा जाता था Black Bradman, और Don Bradman को कहा जाता था Black Headley. So that's the comparison. But then George Headley was actually in Cuba till the age of 5. वो तो शुक्र है Spanish language का. The reason why I'll tell you, because George Headley would speak only Spanish till the age of 5. So his father and mother realized that he should also know other languages, and so they took him to Jamaica. Jamaica, जहाँ पे Larry अपने George Headley अपने परिवार के साथ रहने लगे, उनके मम्मी के फैमिली के साथ. And there he came across the game of cricket on the Kingston, and that introduced George Headley to cricket, and where he went to play extraordinary things in the world of cricket. He was 21 when he was selected to be the part of West Indian team against MCC. अब ये बात बता दूं कि तभी वेस्ट इंडियन क्रिकेट की टीम 28 प्लेयर्स की हुआ करती थी. 28 players in the team, and only 4 were the local West Indian boys. Out of that, only 2 made for the final team. That was but obviously George Headley sahab and Clifford Roach. And the match was at Guyana. तो गयाना का एक लोकल प्लेयर था, was not there in the team, क्योंकि ऐसे लोगों को लगने लग गया because of George Headley, that particular local hero was not selected. So the crowd was very angry with George Headley. तो जैसे ही George Headley बैटिंग को आया against MCC, people started throwing bottles, shouting, booing him out. अब ये 21 साल का लड़का, but obviously that temperament was not there for him at that particular point of time, and so he made only 21 runs. 21 age था, 21 runs होके out हो गए. But he realized that if I do this, I'm not going to come across, because he realized to come into the terms with British, to come to equal terms and have a good life, cricket is the only option. और वो सब West Indian के लिए था तभी. So George Headley in the second inning made 171, fabulous inning. And that gave George Headley impetus. You won't believe it, but in Test match cricket, George Headley, अगर मैं George Headley की बात करूँ तो he played only 28 Test matches, and so is Larry Constantine. They played only 21 less amount of cricket, because it was only possible to play with either West Indies will play with Australia or England, because India, Pakistan, New Zealand was not there by the time. And George Headley का record अगर मैं बोलूँ तो George Headley out of 4 Test innings, out of 4 Test innings, he made 1 century, यानी 1 century in around 4 Test series, Test innings. और एक बात, उनका जो record है about average record which goes after Vijay Merchant, and first the Don Bradman, the great Don Bradman, second Vijay Merchant, जो मैंने last video में कहा था, and third is George Headley. So this is what George Headley is known for, and both these great legends of West Indian cricket, that is Larry Constantine and George Headley, they gave the West Indian youngsters a model of how they are going to play. Britishers, Australians का game अलग था. They were used to play with more defense and more the strokes on the ground. But it was Larry and George Headley especially came out with a unique fashion of game that was more aggressive, more athletic, And they also made this world to understand that this will be the kind of game what the West Indians are going to play. Abhi, Larry Constantine and George Headley were actually the product of culture and training that was the natural game what we come across. दोनों ही क्रिकेटर्स ने वेस्ट इंडियन क्रिकेट को बहुत कुछ दिया है. फॉर्चुनेटली दे ऑल्सो मेड द एंटायर कंट्री टू कम यूनाइटेड, बिकॉज आई टेल यू वेस्ट इंडीज एक देश नहीं है. इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ 10 आइलैंड्स एंड दे प्ले ऑन one nation, though there is no nation. They play considering themselves as a nation, whereas they have 10 different countries, 10 different anthems, 10 different flags. Then too they come across and play against one country called as West Indies. Iske liye people started to come across each other, and politically they were disappointed because there was nothing for the colored people. It was because of the game of cricket they started getting inspiration, and so I'll tell you that what is the best thing we can think about these two players, Larry Constantine and George Headley, was that they were great batsmen. I'll tell you why. Because they great batsmen होने के लिए तीन चीजें बहुत जरूरी है. You see the ball early, you get to the position early, and strike the ball properly. And that was what George Headley and both Larry Constantine could do. And this made both of them as a legend. They were compared on equal grounds, George Headley and Don Bradman. जबकि एक बात मैं बड़े I am not the person to speak about, फिर भी कहूँगा बहुत सारे critics ने ये कहा है कि the great Don Bradman was extraordinary, but still on a wet wickets he was little. But when I read this book called Beyond a Boundary by C.L.R. James, one of the fantastic books on cricket and especially on West Indian cricket, तो उन्होंने साफ ये कह दिया है कि no, Don Bradman obviously was a great, and so equally was George Headley. अब ये जो मैंने C.L.R. James की बात कही, Beyond a Boundary जो उनका book है, it was he who was a close friend of Larry Constantine. They were both into a same school till the grammar, and they met again in England, and Larry Constantine realized that he should come out and stand for the racial equality. And with C.L.R. James, they started visiting the local clubs, they started visiting people, and they made them to understand what is the significance of equality. तो ये C.L.R. James भी काफी अच्छा खेलते थे, but then his contribution in the cricket is a kind of Bible for West Indian cricket, जिसका नाम है Beyond Boundaries. So मैं आप सबसे कहूँगा कि वो आप जरूर पढ़िएगा. So this made everyone to understand that West Indies need their own team and especially their own captain. अब ये जैसे मैंने वेस्ट इंडियन कैप्टन की बात कही, the very first name which comes to everyone's mind is Sir Frank Worrell. So my next video, which will be based on the second stanza of this poem, The Song of the Open Road, will be about 3 Ws. So see you by then. This is Samir Khasnes signing you off from Qisse Cricket. Today we did the first stanza of Song of the Open Road. In my next video with 3 Ws, The Song of the Open Road, second stanza. So bye, take care.